Good man, go. Yeah, I have the target building in sight. 2 guards out front, requesting clearance.
Yo, go.
Roger that. Operation Silent Hammer is a go.
Hey,
Oh.
you can't come here, this is restricted.
I'm sorry, but I ran out of gas like a half a mile ago. Do you have any gas? Even just a trickle would get me down to the next town.
There's no gas here. There's a gas station about a mile down that way.
A mile?
Actually, if you take a right at Herkimer about a quarter of a mile down the road, there's Johnson's gas.
Herkimer?
Yeah, Herkimer. You take a right another quarter of a mile.
Welcome back to the 4th episode of Rapid Fire Review, an airsoft gun review show brought to you by the folks at PyramidAir.com. I'm your host, Barry Goodband.
And I'm Jeff Lauer, and today we're going to review the gas blowback H&K MP7, manufactured by KWA.
Okay, so we're going to take a closer look at this PDW, as it's called in the real world. First thing you're going to see is that this gun's going to try and convince you that it's made out of plastic, but it's not. This is actually a fiber-reinforced polymer that covers the whole stock of the body.
And that's actually what the real weapon is made out of.
That's true. Next thing you're going to see is this collapsible forward grip here. Just pull down on that tab, and it slides away, completely out of your way if you want to go into a pistol mode with it.
I really love that little submachine gun feel to it.
Absolutely. When you get this similarly designed stock pulled out of the gun, it locks into position, rock solid. You just touch that tab right there, slides back into the gun, completely disappearing. This gun is carryable, concealable. You can wear it on your leg if you want. Also, you're going to discover top rails and side rails. You can mount all kinds of lasers and bells and whistles on this thing.
Got a nice EO Tech just waiting to go on the top of that thing.
But that's going to take away from your pistol sights. We've got 2 options for sights on this, pistol sights and rifle sights for when you're in that full extended rifle mode and you want to shoot accurately at long ranges.
And they're also adjustable. You can move them forward, backwards, whatever you like.
Also, when you get it out of the box, you're going to find your hop-up adjustment tool. That goes right in this little hole here at the end of the gun. That's going to allow you to change your settings on your hop-up. You also have sling mounts to either side of this piece so it can easily be worn on either side of the body. All right, now I'm going to hand this over to Jeff, and he's going to show us a little bit more about the safety and loading procedures on this gun. And then we'll head out to the range and see how she performs.
All right. Now, if you're a lefty or a righty, you're going to love this weapon. It has a ton of ambidextrous features. First, you're going to notice that it has a fire selector switch on both sides, safe, semi-auto, and full. Now, it's a gas gun, so in order to fire it, you're going to have to pull the charging handle, which is here on the back side. You pull this back, let it go, and it's good to fire.
It's a real satisfying feeling, too, when you pull that back and it slides home.
Yep. Right now, it's on safe, so I can't actually release the bolt. But if you have it in semi-auto or full auto, on either side, just in front of the trigger, there's a little lever right here. You'll push that up and it'll release the bolt catch. Okay, now we're gonna grab the mag, pop this in. I'm gonna show you where the mag release is. Right here behind the trigger on either side, you just push that down and your mag drops out and you're good to go. Now let's go out to the range and see how this thing does.
Excellent. Also, fellas, whenever you're using your airsoft guns at all, whether it's at a game or just practicing at the range, wear some eye protection. If you like these, they're TSD, and they're also available at PyramidAir.com right now. All right, we are outside here in the frozen tundra of upstate New York, and I just want to let you guys know that the cold can really affect these gas-operated guns. So take that into mind as you're watching this over. And be aware that the cold can affect things.
All right, so we're gonna put our mag in. We're gonna charge it. And then I'm gonna hand it off Barry here. We're gonna do a chrono test. It's on safe for you. And turn the chrono on. And let's see what we got. 259. 372. 368. 372 and one more. 368, and these are with .20 biodegradable BBs.
Always remember to use the high quality BBs in these high quality guns. You're going to get better performance every single time. So let's check the rate of fire here. 14.7 rounds per second. All right, now I'm gonna hand it over to Jeff, and we're gonna take a look at what kind of group this can put on the target for us. Remember, our target's at about 30 feet, and just remember, because of that cold out here, it's gonna affect performance just a little bit.
All right, we're gonna go with semi-auto first. And now full auto. You can hear how the weapon is actually running out of gas. It's actually not out of gas, but again, it's really cold out here. That's one thing you're gonna have to keep in mind with green gas weapons. The cold it gets to them pretty quick. But if you're in warm temperatures, they're fantastic and a lot of fun. Let's head back in and give our final thoughts.
Let's do it. Whew. I'm here to tell you, it's chilly out there today.
Yeah, well, it is February in New York.
So I went down to the end of the range and I grabbed this target to bring it back inside and talk a little bit about it with you guys. You're gonna notice that the pattern is a little bit dispersed here, and you're gonna get that from a submachine gun model because you got a real short barrel length. You only got 6, maybe 7 inches of barrel here to conduct that BB in a straight line. So your pattern's gonna spread out a little bit. But I wanna show you something else. That's center mass, boys and girls. Not a single one of them off the target. At 30 feet, that's a kill. So overall, I'm impressed with this gun.
And again, this is really more for your close quarter combat type of stuff. You're not going to be playing the sniper role with this weapon, although it would make an excellent sidearm for a sniper.
Indeed.
Now, also, we tested this thing inside where it was warmer, and we got a little bit better results. So we got a 400 FPS with .20 gram BBs inside, and we also got a rate of fire of 17. That's great.
That is very impressive.
17 BBs a second, it just screams.
And I'll tell you what, that's going to get people's heads down when you start rattling this thing off.
All right, Barry, you have any final thoughts about the MP7?
I got a couple, but the main one is this. This piece is beautifully engineered. The guys over at Heckler & Koch have outdone themselves on this piece, and it is absolutely beautifully reproduced by KWA, and it's well known they're one of the world leaders in manufacturing of airsoft guns. The way this thing collapses, you can hide this thing just about anywhere, only a little bit bigger than a pistol when it's fully collapsed. Absolutely a beautiful piece.
And if you're in a sniper role or anything like that, this is a great secondary weapon. When you pull that trigger on the gas blowback and it barks,
people put their heads down.
Yeah, and you're just, the first time I fired it, I couldn't stop smiling. You put it on full auto, you're gonna have a grin ear to ear.
Absolutely.
Fantastic airsoft weapon. I love it, and it is going on my wish list.
All right, that's all the time we have for this episode. But you stay tuned because we'll be back in the very near future with another cool gun from the folks at PyramidAir.com. Until then, I'm Barry Goodband.
I'm Jeff Lauer, and if you'd like to contact us, you can email us at rapidfirereview@pyramidair.com. Or you can go to our YouTube videos and comment there, and we'll get back to you.
You guys remember to always play airsoft safely and responsibly, and we'll see you on the field.
Airsoft guns are realistic copies of firearms. Shoot safe and act responsibly. Do not remove the federally required orange marking from your gun. Treat airsoft guns the same as firearms. Assume a gun is loaded, even if you know it's unloaded. Never shoot at someone who isn't wearing proper eye protection. Never brandish your gun in public, and always transport it in a case. Do not point an airsoft gun at anyone as a joke. Keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot. Do not use airsoft guns to shoot at, discipline, or injure animals. Know the laws regarding airsoft guns and their use.